Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? What's up? Just really, I'm not gonna ramble too long. We're gonna get to the point. First of all, the initial release is planned for this year. Only thing I have to finish left before I want to let people start testing it. I gotta finish the last boss. I'm not gonna tell you who that's gonna be, but it's not gonna be the Jackie O. and I gotta finish the initial story mode. But as far as the characters, they're all stable. Even if I got a couple things I might want to tweak here or there with them or add something, for the most part, they all stable and playable. Um, Stages are what they are. um, I'm not gonna change. Put any. I don't know. I'm not gonna add anything new with that. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get to the point. This kind of basic training training menu that I got going on. Uh, well, the biggest thing about me was if I was gonna have a training mode in this game, my thing was every time you see a training mode, the attack data is always default on player two side or is based off of who is performing the hits. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. So I tried to want to have a little structure to mine. So what I did was that's the whole reason why I kind of created that pause menu. So that way, um, if you wanted to have a training menu, you could at least say, okay, if I want to see the attack data from player two, put it over here. If I want to see the attack data from player one, okay, stick that up. Versus being confined to. And back to my original point, I used to tell a couple people I used to work with on some of this stuff. One thing about full games, you can control the entire environment, so that helps out a lot too. So first thing I'm gonna start with is I'm gonna show you all right quick. No matter once you go to trading mode, no matter how much you mash and push or whatever you hitting, there's no way you can skip it. You select training, like I got right there. You select training. Training mode is what you're gonna get. Ain't no way around it. So I'm gonna mash these buttons. Training mode. Still up. Still up. Still up. So no matter what you do, once you in training mode, you in training mode. So nobody's got to worry about that bug at all. Now I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna explain and kind of show everybody the purpose of the uh, the menu, quote unquote. I'm trying to do. Okay, so first of all, let's see. Sorry about the hold up. So you can't skip the intro either. So I try to get it, kind of realistic. Can't skip no intros at all. You tried, you can't skip it. So let me, like I'll show you. Didn't mean to hit that, but can't skip it. And none you. So I got that set, and that's for realistic purposes. So let's say you come in training mode and you working on your magic combos. Let's say you working on your normal to cancel, or let's say you working on your NAMP normal to hit confirm the super, or your cancel normal hit confirm the super. And you want to work on that. You try to see your attack data. So you can hit start. You can press A for your training options, and you can move back and forth. You want to see your attack data on or not. So you want to see it on, just leave it on, press start, and you press start to exit out, and you can see it on there. Now the biggest problem I had when I wanted to have attack data, because I found a way to get training mode detected. You can't skip it. No matter what you do, you're in training mode. So the next thing was, how can I get to where if I want my attack data to show for who I'm playing, not just there to be there. If I go in as player two versus player one, how can I get it to where you only see it to where who I'm using, or vice versa? So that's why I kind of made this like pause menu like that. Now, Grant, like I said, other things like Eichmann is already done for you to a certain extent. And I'm going to get to what I mean by that in a minute. So I'll go right here, press A. If I want to see Jetta's attack data, right there, start to exit out, start to exit out. So now I can see everything Jetta got going on. See his attack data, you know he's player 2. And if, let's say if I don't want to see Dimitri's no more, press A, off, it's off. Or let's say if I get in here and can't make up my mind up, instead of hitting back and forth, not sure, can't make up my mind, off. There we go. Well, let's say I want to turn Jetta's off, can't make up my mind if I want it on and off, just say I want it off, press enter, press enter. So that was kind of like my solution to that. So anybody that gets in the training mode and they want to see their attack data without having to be forced to be player 1 or forced to be player 2, there you go. And that's real. Like a lot of times, like, you know what I'm saying, like when I play fighting games online, I'm so used to, like on Fightcade, I'm so used to receiving challenges versus people accepting challenges. I had to get to the point where I was just as good on one side as the other. Like, you know, I mean, anybody that plays Fightcade, you know how it goes. You get you get challenged way more than people challenge you, depending on your rank too. So that's kind of like why I kind of set that up right there. Now the other thing I kind of been trying to have set up is with the move list. Now keep in mind this is just for the training mode where I got the move list at. So you press B for move list, and as you see, I can't draw that good. I'm not good at, you know, I'm not artistic like that. So it's like, as you can see, the icons I used from that Eichmann Go build. I just used the icons as a picture, and I had to do all this put together myself. But you see where I got them. This is the system set: the throw, push guard, guard cancel, special mode, tech throw, air recovery, flight, whatever. So you can see as flight, that's only if you're Jetta, Phubos, or QB. Push guard, guard cancel. Now, one thing about the push guard and guard cancel was different about on my game. Yeah, the commands are easy. You want push guard? Well, let me do it. Let me do it this way. You push guard. Well, hold on. I'm trying to get my button set up. Okay, yeah. So if you push guard, all you gotta do is hit any 2 kick buttons while guarding. But the push guard, the guard cancel, these things are based upon your guard meter. So it's not based on your meter that you use your super gauge. It's based on your guard meter. If your guard meter is flashing, you're not able to use it. So to kind of give you an idea, you can either push guard or guard cancel 3 times before your guard meter is too low to use it. Now, if your guard meter, and as you know, your guard meter goes off, boom, then you guard cancel, then you can be punished. You wide open for a punish. So that's kind of like one of the things I got kind of set up different. Your guard cancel and your guard, your push guard is based off your guard meter, your defense. So it doesn't take away from your super, it doesn't take away from your EX moves, it doesn't take away from your super combos, none of that. Let me go back to it, cover something else. All right, let me see. You got other things, air recovery. Your air recovery, you can only recover in the air if you knocked into the air by a special move. So for example, or EX. That's it. If you knocked in the air by a normal, you knocked in the air by a super. If you're in special mode and you knocked in the air, you can't recover. You know, that's only for EX and special moves only that you can do that. That's it. Now, oh yeah, and I'm gonna go to this too, explain this real quick too. Your special mode. So, because I've been back and forth for a while about exactly what it is. So I call it your special mode. So like in the first Darkstalkers game, first Vampire game, when your meter is full, all your special moves are their EX versions, the power up versions. So basically, if I hit medium punch, weak kick, I'm in special mode. All my special attacks are their EX mode. All my special attacks are their EX mode. My normals, I have a shadow. I have actually two shadows that hit and attack just like I do for my normals. It's kind of like how with John Tailbane's Dark Force, and I didn't mean to skip this part. This for everybody too. That's universal. There's no Dark Force on here because I don't know. I wanted to try something different. So hit this. Your special attacks. They follow your shadow. You got two shadows. They both hit just like you. Also too. Let me get my. Also too, when you use this mode, you're not restricted to the normal magic chain. If you want to mash, if you want to mash high punch, you can do that. You can reverse beat if you want to. Instead, go from light to heavies. You can go from heavies to light, so forth. However, and I'm gonna put this on here so you can see it. When you're in special mode, your attack power is cut in half to make up for all the easy things you have available to you. The juggle check, when you're in special mode, there is no double check. Normally, when you're knocked in the air, the hit count is 8. So basically, it's like, for example, when I do this move right here, whoops. See how I was only able to hit him one more time? Well, let me do it again. See how I was only able to hit him one more time? It's the juggle check. You can't hit anybody once they're in the, you can't hit anybody more than 8 times while they're juggling in the air. That's the juggle check. But when you're in special mode, you don't have it. So you can continue to hit them until your meter runs out. Now, one thing in particular about this though is downsides. First thing is in special mode, once you get hit, you come out of it. Once you get hit, you come out of it. Once you get hit, you come out of it. If you're in special mode, you can't block at all. Once you get hit, come out of it. Only thing you can do in special mode is offensive block. Well, I messed up that time. So you can parry it, offensive block. I call offensive block because it's not completely accurate to the parry due to my coding limitations. But for the most part, if you press forward when somebody hits you, that's what happens. Oh yeah, and like I mentioned before, this is completely unrehearsed. So if I forget some things, hey, that's why, like I said, it's unrehearsed. So first of all, when you're trying to go into special mode only takes 1 power stalk. So you don't have to have a full 3 power stalks or nothing like that. You just need 1. Now, once you enter it, the timer up here in the top part of the screen, I think it's a few seconds. That's going to determine how long you stay in it. So as long as you don't get hit, that right there determines how long you stay in it. Doesn't matter if you got 1 power stalk, doesn't matter if you got 3. That right there determines it. You just need 1 to activate it. And see how there's no double check, but as soon as I get out of it, that's how it goes. All right, so I done spent way too much time, 15 minutes, just rambling, but I just wanted to cover a couple things about the game and what's going on. Stay tuned. It's gonna be out pretty soon, sooner than you know it. Just got a couple other things to do to work on, get this thing tightened up so everybody can play and enjoy themselves. Um, but that's all there is to it. Uh, Thanks for everybody, you know what I'm saying, with your time watching my videos. Um, it's all about, you know what I'm saying, playing games and having fun. That's it. Ain't trying to beat nobody out, nothing. Ain't trying to get over. Ain't trying to make no money. It's all about having fun. But anyways, I'm gonna see y'all later.